Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hello. Hello. It is Saturday. It is Saturday. I think. I think that that okay, I got nothing. Okay, I got nothing. Um uh uh I still don't know how to start these things ever. What's up, motherfuckers? We're gonna be talking about some music and I'm playing Gator Game again, finally. It's been far too long. If you want information about also I have something that I just need to get out. This cool thing I've been checking out. Make sure to anyway, it's just a really cool website, a lot of cool information. Forcefemtwinktoday.org. It's a very cool thing. Would highly recommend visiting that. It's very interesting stuff. So um today's song of the day is Shell Star by Deaf Heaven. Now there's a couple songs that we're going to talk about today. One of which was the last song of the day, Dollar by I Am Rose. We're going to talk about that in a bit, a little more. But today I want to talk about Deaf Heaven's uh Infinite Granite. This was their what, fourth album? One, two, three, four, fifth album. Technically sixth if you count 10 Years Gone. I probably count it, so probably their sixth. It's their sixth full length LP, and it's highly regarded as one of their weaker ones because if you know Deaf Heaven, if you've heard me talk about them, heard me play them at any point, it's very heavy, quick, fast, black metal and shoegaze mix. So, black gaze. Very, I mean, is metal, you know, heavy metal, very, these screeching vocals, these, very distorted and quick guitars as well as drums that mix together. But Infinite Granite is completely different. Infinite Granite really leans into the shoegaze side and is much less metal oriented. It doesn't really have any black metal parts much at all. Um, in some parts it does, but it's very much not black metal oriented. It's very much shoegaze oriented. And it it's considered one of their weaker projects, definitely. Um, but it people who get into Deaf Heaven from this album generally don't like their other stuff because this has a lot of clean vocals, very interesting guitar progression, and um, definitely a lot less blast beats in terms of drums. So a lot of people who get into this album don't get into the rest of their albums, but um, the first time I listened to this album, I thought it was okay. There were a couple songs that stood out, but it was just an album to me. It wasn't really a good one. It wasn't really a bad one. It was just kind of right in the middle. And I've been listening to it recently, and I realized they definitely didn't give it enough credit. After a couple listens, after I started to warm up to it, I realized I think this is a really, really, really good album. Also, I love this album cover so much. It's so simple, but it somehow incredible. I love it so much. It's such a good album cover for no reason. For literally no reason, but it's very it's so good. Anyway, I didn't give it enough credit. And I think it is genuinely a really, really good album. I don't think Def Heaven has really missed on any of their albums. This one I did not give it enough credit the first listen, but I'm just revisiting it. I really am enjoying it a lot more than I did. What's up, Kill Dust? It's been a bit. It's been a bit. How are you? How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? Anyway, so the song of the day is the first song on the album. We're just gonna play that. I don't think we're gonna play the whole thing. It is 6 minutes long. Song recommendation. Bet we'll play that after. Um, on vacation in Daytona Beach. Goated. Low key. Fire. Fire. Let's play the song. Let's do this. It's I'd say pay attention to the guitars. It's just very beautiful. Big disconnect from what they usually do, but they surprisingly do really well with it. Unforgiven by Goats Nation? Okay. Ah, I love that song so much. I mean, like, it's only the first song on the album. I remember the first time I listened to this album, I was a little iffy on it. I wasn't super sure about that song. I wasn't super sure about most of the songs on this list or in this album. Um, but just recently I've been really getting into it. It's such a fun and interesting disconnect from their usual stuff. And I got into them primarily after Infinite Granite came out, but didn't really listen to Infinite Granite. I didn't really listen to anything but Sunbather because I hadn't dove into the rest of their stuff yet. But I'm glad I am doing it. Because I mean that's just one song, and songs like the Gnashing are much more black metal, or have much more of a black metal influence on them. You know, more quick, more distorted, more blast beats. Um, and songs like Feelin' are great. Mombasa is great. Great Massive Color has a nice hint of the regular vocals in the background towards the end. Just interesting, very interesting album. Might want to talk about a couple of those songs later, but what was your song on Given by Ghost Nation? All right, and we're gonna talk about Dollar after this. Whoa. When Blur started, well, kind of interesting. Not super my thing, but I do know I do have a playlist that I'm definitely gonna add this to, which is me and my sisters. My sister would absolutely go crazy for that song. Low key, kind of it definitely interesting. Not super my thing, but it's got its perks. And it's definitely got its individuality, I can tell you that. That's actually interesting. Low key, kind of intrigues me. Might check out more of their stuff in a bit. Um, you know what? I do have to add that playlist to the playlist. I have to add that to actually two playlists. This one is for all songs I listened to ever. Not ever, but that I've put in other playlists and your songs. There we go. Okay. Kind of low key intriguing. Okay. We might get back to Infinite Granite a little bit later before we get into Gator. We're gonna get into Gator soon though. The Broncos beat the Cardinals. Why are the Broncos actually doing kind of good this preseason? Also, I cashed for 77,000 coins on Stadium Live. Anyway, um, Broncos are kind of. I mean, they've won both of their games pretty easily. That's actually surprising. Anyway, um, one song that I definitely want to talk about is Dollar by I Am Rose. Now, Dollar was the song of the last time, and it was the song of the last time mainly because, whoa, that is me. Where's Dollar? No, that's the vampire knife from Dead Rails. Where's Dollar? Dead Rails is fire though. Where's Dollar? Dollar I Am Rose. It was the song of the day last time because of this college performance. Which I think this is easily the best college performance I have ever seen. We played it last time. Let's play it again. You know what? I just want to show everybody this. Easily the best vocal performance I've seen in a on Colors show before. Can you even hear it? I don't know if you can. No, you can't. Let me change that so that you can hear that. Go back to the beginning.
How many days, how many bodies, how many nights, how many stories
Dude, I get fucking chills every time I hear it. Oh, she has one of the best voices I've ever heard, dude. Ever. She's got such a good fucking voice. And, uh, and especially, I mean, she's a very small artist. She's not very known. She's got actually, she's pretty known, but not definitely not known enough. I mean, come on, this EP came out in February, and most of the songs have barely, don't even have 100,000 listens. That deserves much more. But she easily has one of the best voices I've ever heard. Um, of course, definitely underrated. But last time I mentioned this, and we talked about this very briefly. I mentioned how that's, of course, one of the best color show performances I've ever seen, and also the just that raspiness in her voice when she sings those really high notes really like brings it makes it feel that much more real, and it's amazing. But I didn't talk about what the song is about last time. Um, and it's very interesting. It's very true. It's just heartbreaking as well. Um, so the song is called Dollar, and the main performance or the main chorus, the main lyrics in the chorus are, "Tell me, why does someone or oh yeah, it's tell me why the price of someone else's life equals $1." And that is just like, that resonates so hard. It really questions the world and why people's lives, real people's lives, across the world are so negligible to some people, to many people, to things like the government and other countries and stuff. Why is someone else's life to some people, why does that have the same value as a piece of paper? $1. Why? It's a terrible thing. And it's a terrible truth. We get so caught up in things like war and disagreement between countries that the human life, if it is a life that lives in a different country, sometimes people value that life as nothing. Like, if one country goes to war with another country, then so often someone from one of those countries will view someone from another one of those countries as negligible and worth nothing, which is a terrible thing. Life is not meant to be neglected like that. Worth $1. Human lives worth $1. That is not. That's not right in any way. And it never was, never will be, I don't think. Gotta sleep. Good night. Have a good night. Thanks for the song. You take it easy as well. See ya, Kill Dust. But it's such a interesting topic as Rose criticizes the real social um, constructs and um, social injustices that day to day people experience and even force onto other people. The real injustices that some people believe and don't question, like Rose is questioning right now. Is one another becoming by Zero Theorem. Got it. Probably got it to the list in a bit. Oh. But I still have to listen to this whole EP, the social commentary EP. Um, and I feel like a lot of the songs, or most of the songs, are going to be like Dollar, where they criticize some social injustice that is, for some reason, really rampant or common and has gone relatively unquestioned, like this, like Dollar. Like the fact that another person's life is worth $1 to some people. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Um, but yeah. Um, so, that's Dollar. Um, Easily one of the best vocal performances I've ever seen. Such good instrumentals as well, not just including that vocal performance. I added this song to the perfect songs. Did I? I didn't? Oh, I swore. Oh, I did. I just. Wait, I didn't add it to favorite songs before I added it to perfect songs? That's crazy to me. Anyway. Um. Incredible, incredible, incredible song. No! 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 No, I know what this means. No, I know what this means. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Shit. No, dude. It's giving me more. They're just giving me more. More and more artists are giving me more and more reasons to leave Spotify and go to a different platform. Oh my god, it makes sense. I'm not surprised that they did this. It makes sense that they would do this. It makes a lot more sense. I'm surprised they didn't do this before King Giz did. It makes a lot of sense. Ah, shit. If you don't know what this is, so Godspeed You Black Emperor. I already know exactly what this is about. I already know exactly what they're doing, and I'm all for it. I don't know if I can do it though. I don't, I'm not sure how I will switch platforms. Um, so Godspeed You Black Emperor, great band, phenomenal band. Storm is an incredible song. One of the, it's so good. Anyway, um, they have taken all their music off of Spotify in protest against Spotify's CEO, who donated like millions, I think billions of dollars to making uh, war drones, which I'm all against. I hate that the Spotify CEO did that. Um, but multiple artists have taken all their music off Spotify. Godspeed You Black Emperor, I know, just did this, just based on the fact that all their music is gone. I know King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard also took all their music off Spotify, several others. And they're probably going to encourage us to switch over. And I'm not surprised that they did this. This makes perfect sense for them to do. I just thought, since they didn't do it somehow before King Giz did, I wasn't sure if they were going to do it or not, but it makes sense. Anyway, I do want to switch. I definitely do want to switch um, platforms, but I don't know how. I don't want to lose all my music. I have too much music saved. Too much. Way too much. So, I don't know how I would switch over, but probably a bot that I can make or something, but I don't think anything saves albums like this either. And as far as I know, max playlist size on YouTube is 5,000. I don't think I could make a music playlist But my current songs I listen to while crocheting is 4,300. I'm approaching that fast. So, you know, I don't know if I could switch right now. I'll switch at some point probably, but I don't want to go through all this. I don't want to lose all my music. I hope someone makes a way to switch it. Someone better, because that would be really useful. Anyway, um, Chef isn't here. I don't think Chef has gotten. Has Chef even showed up yet? He's online. He's just. He's idle right now on Discord, so I don't even know if King is here. My brother isn't either. But anyway, um, so yeah, I am Rose Dollar. Very good criticization of social injustices today. And I really wish this song could become like a fucking anthem. It should. It should definitely become one. I really like to start playing this song around at protests and shit like that to make it popular. Because goddamn, does it deserve all the love it can get and all the attention that it can get? I mean, Rose, God, genius. But anyway, um,
If you are someone that literally
my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. A little too loud, that's my bad. Anyway, let me talk a little bit more about Infinite Granite. So we listened to Shell Star. Very, very good song. Another song that's very good is In Blur. Very good beginning and all this stuff. And this one has better drums, I think. Very interesting song. It's good. Trying to remember. Oh yeah. Here comes the chorus. But I really like these. Is it towards the end here? I'm just waiting for the ooh, ah. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, ah. Yeah, but it's got a very nice flow to it. Anyway, In Blur is a very good song. I think I like Shellstar more. Great Massive Color is the most popular song of this album. One of their more popular songs. Very, very good. Very good. I mean, listen to this drop. And then it goes into this much quieter part. Beautiful vocals. Also, phenomenal guitars in that background there. I love this part. Listen to these vocals in this upcoming part. Listen to this part, dude. Here we go. which it just has, oh my god, that, I mean, that's such a good song. Very great changes in tone, very great drops, very beautiful vocals, especially in that part where it's around here. It's actually right there. Just that